problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Back to throw. It's Shapen. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
You do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Missouri's offense has its first opportunity of the day. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. He'll take a shot. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Smashes ahead. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Shapen. And some room to work. He breaks a tackle. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Thompson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down for this offense. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to go up top. And they can't make the play on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
It's a seam wide open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down in the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating.
Sent it downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And this is a rhythm timing throw. They're in zone defense behind. Sometimes you got to wait for that second window to open up before you throw this slant. But not being on the same page, defense breaking on the football, that wasn't a great play by this offense.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Terry.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got room to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Ready to try the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Shapen. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Looking to throw for it. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big throw.
Time for one more stab before the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and a field goal is not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Good timing on the quick out. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Shapen. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Reese. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He wants it all. Give him 6. They'll run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
Offense facing fourth down.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
To the air. It's Shapen. Gets open down the middle. And catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They wanted to. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Knocked out quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run it from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. The give on the inside. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's up to 81 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. Little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Complete to the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. They're trailing by 12 to Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Got it set up on the outside. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Glover. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. On 1st down from their own 22. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Setting up the screen. Lots of running room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy.
Turning on the Jets. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger! Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. He's got him.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to sling it on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Mosley. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got it, looking for a first. Ball's out. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Shapen. Using the quick game.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be fun.
Oh, a lot of space. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Extending the play. And they're able to get him down.
And that's really good initial defense, man. They did a great job. You could tell he wanted to throw the football. They take it away. 3rd down's a big down. You could tell scrambling, try to get in the end zone. Nice job by the defense, corralling him, getting on the ground, and now bringing up a big 4th down.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. Great place to start for this offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the air, it's Shapen. Throws for the tight end. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2, the excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Mississippi State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks.
Wide open spaces. There he goes. Inside the... And he'll take it in and house it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. A strike downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Johnson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the gun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Finds his man. It's Williams. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Shapen. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. 1st down, you get the sack. 2nd down, you force incompletion. Now sitting at 3rd and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The